So in Matthew 7, there's a lot that Jesus talks about judgment, teaches us about judgment. Judge not that you would not be judged. Do not judge that this would not come back to you. And this is a very powerful truth. And he leads us to great distances, I believe, as we have touched on recently. In verse 3, he says, "And why do you behold the mote or the splinter that is in your brother's eye, but do not consider the beam that's in your own eye?" And truly, why? And welcome to this morning's jolt. This I hope it will spiritually refresh you, give you a morning jolt in the spirit. So why do we not notice this? And this is such an interesting way that our souls try to protect us from falling under judgment, okay? We make ourselves believe that we do not fall under judgment while we pass out judgment, while actually the opposite is true. Jesus said it clearly here. You judge, you will be judged. There is a guarantee. There is no conditions. It's like throwing a ping pong ball against a hard wall. It comes back right away. There is no question. There is no conditions. Jesus just says it will happen. But how do we protect? Well, how do we protect ourselves? How do we pretend that judgment will not come back to us? And the answer to that is maybe we could loop back to Psalms 1, the first Psalm, first verse. It says, "Blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful." Okay, so the seat is talking about a throne. So the scornful, it sits in a throne, basically puts himself up in an elevated position and then just spits on everybody's head from there. And that's mockery, that's scornfulness, that's how people function. That's actually a lot of humor in the entertainment business these days. These people put themselves up in a high throne and spit on everybody's head, and then we find that very entertaining, and that's really so wonderful. So anyways, that's the seat of the scornful, the high throne. And this is the lie that we tell ourselves, that I am sitting in the high throne. Even in judgment, this works the same way. I am sitting in a high position. I am the king of the situation. Well, I am the judge. I am unapproachable. I cannot be judged because I am sitting in judgment here. There's only one judge in a situation. I am sitting on the throne. Nobody's going to judge me because I am sitting high, and I am protecting myself that way from judgment. Of course, it doesn't work, but we make ourselves believe this. So I am sitting up there, and that explains why do I not see the beam in my eye while I so easily find the little speck of problem in my brother, my sister, in someone else. Why do I find? Well, because I am blinding myself to my problem, so my huge problem, while I'm examining the tiny one in your life. And this is what judgment does to us. We place ourselves in a high position. We put ourselves in a throne of judgment, and then we feel, well, judgment flows one way, truth flows one way, down, and you get it, and you get it, and you get it. And I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about you. I'm not singling you out either, because we're all idiots this way, and we judge easily. God help us. And this is the lie that we tell ourselves. If I'm placing myself in that position, judgment will not come back to me. But that's a lie. That's not true. Jesus says it very, very clearly. It's as guaranteed as that ping pong ball. It comes back and hits us right away. Well, maybe not right away, but it will come back definitely. And that's a huge point, I believe, for all of us to realize that this is not a small thing. There is a guarantee to it. And I can just run into a huge problem in my life this way, that I judge others and I blind myself to my own foolishness. So God help you with your thoughts, and me as well.